We got tonight's lineup. Okay, tonight's lineup for the Yankees against the Blue Jays. Now, before that, just have a question. I want to say something. The Yankees, I'm not throwing in the white towel yet. Okay, I was talking to Hector from Morning Brew this morning, and I said I ride or die with this Yankee team, good or bad. Okay, there's no fair weather Yankee fan here. I ride with them, good or bad. My loyalty knows no bounds. So, but that's not everybody. I understand people get frustrated and feel like very discouraged and whatnot, particularly with the way they've been playing. They're 9-18 since the All-Star break. That sucks, and they've been 3-13 for the past 16 games. But the World Series teams of 96, 98, 2000, even the teams in 2003 and was it the other one 2007 that went to the World Series? No, 2003, and then the other teams that almost went in 2007. They all had runs of about 3-13 or 3-14 the last month of the season. Yep. Even the 2000 team, they ended at about 2-14 or something like that. They ended the month of September. They reeled into the playoffs and they won the World Series. So this stuff happens. It happens. It sucks when it does. Yes, don't get me wrong. I feel just as bad as you folks do. When they lose, it sucks. And we talk about it on live streams. I see how frustrated people get. But there's no need to throw in the towel yet. There is no such thing as an August 18th champion. No such thing as an 85% into the season champion. It does not exist. The season is not over yet. Now, do there things they still need to work on? Yes. Starting rotation. They're going to have to figure out what to do. Are they going to go 3-man or are they going to go 4-man in the postseason? I think they should start with 4-man, and if they get further, transition down to 3-man if they get to the World Series. But again, they're going to have to get through some formidable-ass opponents like the Astros and other teams. So, but we'll see. They still have to iron out who they think might be the right fits in the bullpen, too. Clark Schmidt is not up here either, and at some point he should be. And Ron Marinaccio is back up here, which is fantastic. But they still need to figure out who's going to be in this bullpen. And we need Loizaga to be right. We need Chapman to be right, okay? We need Clay Holmes to be right in order for them to have a chance at going far. We need them to be right, all of them. Clicking on all cylinders, right? And the rotation, too. It's going to be Cole. We need Montas to figure it out, too. I said this morning, I think he's having some release point issues, which is making a lot of his pitches very hittable. His stuff is there. He's got stuff. Really good stuff. And keep in mind, he's coming off of an injury, too. So, he's not all the way back. But it's just something I think is important to keep perspective on. But again, you might not agree with me, and that's totally fine. All right? I'm not ready to throw the towel on the Yankees. And obviously, the lineup has to figure it out, too. And I think figuring out what the best lineup and keeping it consistent will be a good idea. And we've talked about that multiple times, too, and a couple of the moves that they might be able to make and whatnot. But it's up to the Yankees to decide what type of team they feel is best in this postseason. So, but until then, we'll see what happens. But let me get to the lineup, okay? DJ Lemahieu's leading off. He's playing first base today. Okay, so Rizzo's getting a half a day off. Judge is in center field today, batting second. Anthony Rizzo's batting third, but he's DHing. Josh Donaldson's cleaning up at third base. Andrew Benintendi's batting fifth in left field. Gleyber Torres batting sixth in second base. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa batting seventh, shortstop. Oswaldo Cabrera is in right field today, okay, batting eighth. And Kyle Higashioka's at the dish, batting ninth, okay. The Cabrera in right field, that's pretty good. Hicks is still off, which I think is a good thing. I don't know. The Yankees might be done on him. We just don't know. Okay? And there's a couple other guys off here, too. But this is a relatively solid, I'm not sure about the order, but it's a relatively solid lineup. But I like Estevan Flores, the other guy has a day off, so. But I like Oswaldo Cabrera still being in there, and I like him behind Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, too. And Jamison Tyon's on the mound against Kevin Gausman from the Blue Jays. They're one of their hired guns this offseason. So tomorrow we have Cole on the mound. So that should be a good thing. And I'm guessing since Higashioka's catching today, then Trevino's going to be catching tomorrow, which is they make a pretty good battery, two of them. So, and as of right now, we are scheduled to face Jacob deGrom and Max Scherzer, I think Monday and Tuesday when we play the Mets at Yankee Stadium. So we are going to be facing both these nasty monsters. So we'll see what happens there. But that's the news right now. I wanted to share that, a little bit of insight with you in terms of at least me. I'm not throwing in a white towel, and I hope that you're not either. Because the Yankees do turn this around, it's going to be a hell of a lot more sweet celebrating this. But in the meantime, I enjoy celebrating with you if we're on the live stream and they happen to get a walk-off like they did the other day with Josh Donaldson. That is a lot of fun, celebrating that stuff with you guys and gals, and I love doing it. So, and I hope it doesn't stop. I think that's 13 walk-offs for them so far this year. I think they got a couple more in their bones. Let's see if it happens. Talk to you guys tonight for the recap. Over and out.